cat and cow. So come on up into table position. And face this way, please, if you don't mind. Okay. Now one thing that I want you to remember when you do cat and cow, you want to lengthen through the spine. So before you start, you want to draw the navel in just a little bit and lengthen that spine so you've got your core engaged. And you want to keep the core engaged even though you're going to be flexing the spine. Alright, so as you inhale, continue drawing the navel up toward the sky and let the back come up toward the sky. Let your head drop, tuck your tailbone in. So this is your cat, that's your inhalation. Then as you exhale, let the spine sink toward the floor and turn the head up and your tailbone comes up as well. And just continue doing that with the flow of your breath. So a nice rhythmic movement here, flowing with your breath. And when you let the spine sink toward the floor, you don't want to dump in your lower back. You want to keep those muscles engaged to help protect the back. This is going to be good for helping to reduce this C posture. You want to hug the shoulder blades together as you come up. Yeah. And allow this movement. Now I would have him do this also 10 times, but for now, we'll just go ahead and move on to twisting table. Alright? So you're in the correct position for twisting table. You want your fingers wide apart, and you're going to place your right hand on your head. Right. And as you inhale, I want you to lift that elbow up and gaze upward. Then as you exhale, come down like you want to twist and bring your right shoulder under the left. Right, that's great. And continue twisting in the same manner. Now, since this is a little bit more strenuous and we don't want to exhaust him before we finish, I would only recommend that we do 7 on each side of this. So now go ahead and switch to the other side. And you did what, about 3? Okay, so you did 3. Now he's going to do 3 to match the other side. Inhale up and exhale, bring that elbow and shoulder down. Doing his long, slow breath. And now we'll come on to your tummy. It's time for dynamic cobra. Dynamic cobra is another one that's going to be really great for your upper back. It's going to help you build strength in your back and your glutes. Okay? And I'd like for you to maybe scoot down so your face won't be quite so close to the end of your mat. Your feet can hang off, that's fine. Okay, so your hands are by your chest, fingers wide apart, and you can pick your elbows up. You can pick your forearms up. Okay? Tuck your tailbone in, forehead's on the floor, and as you inhale, lengthen the spine, rolling up the head, nose, chin, and chest. And coming up, and exhale, and down. So repeat this, flowing with your breath. You can engage your glutes here. That'll help strengthen your glutes as well. Hug this together. As you lift, when you come down, you can just let that relax. Okay? I would have him do this for 10. But we'll go ahead and stop now. And we're going to come up and down dog. Now what I'm going to ask Robin to do is something I like to call dancing dog and walk the dog. So first watch me do this, Robin. I want you to come back to what we call child's pose. And then inhale up into the table and down, down. can go at your own pace and then back down. That's a nice way to help loosen up his hamstrings as well as stretching out his lats and building a little strength in his upper body. Okay, but for now, we're going to come on into our dynamic lunge. And you're going to love this one, Robin. I hope the traffic's not too loud. Okay, so let's put your left foot forward, put your left foot forward. Okay, so to start with, I want your knee to be right under, but you're going to shift shortly, but your supporting knee's under you for now. Scoot that forward foot ahead of you a little bit, because you're going to be walking. Now bring your arms up like a cactus plant. And what I want you to do is, as you inhale, rock forward, stretching out that right hip flexor and lifting the arms up, and as you exhale, shift back. Inhale, walk forward, and exhale, come back. Okay. Now, I would have him do this also 10 times to warm up that hip flexor, but for the sake of time, we're going to come here, and we're going to do the next part of this. So what you're going to do is extend your arms out to the side and make little circles. Little. I'll have him do 10 of these, and then reverse. Okay. Now here, pretend you've done 10. We're going to crank up the challenge. You're in your lunge, and you know, we want to work on our speed in golf because the downswing is very important. It's important to have a nice fast speed. So what we can do here is we can do twisting motions as we breathe, okay? So as you are breathing, let's twist. And we would just do 10 of these, okay? And then once you feel like you're stable, you can pick up the speed, okay? All right. Now let's go ahead and switch. So we're putting that right foot forward, check that supporting knee, and walk that foot out a little bit because we're going to shift shortly. So arms like a cactus, inhale shifting, exhale coming back, inhale shifting. Remember, try to breathe through your nose as much as possible. Tuck those shoulder blades together. Here again, we would do this for 10, but for the sake of time, we'll pause here. Now we want to extend the arms, thumbs pointing up. And this time, just press them forward. And we would do that 10 times, and then point the thumbs down. Press them back. And we would do that 10 times. And now we're going to do our speed twist again. So we would twist. And again, we would do that for 10. But you don't have to do it for 10. So that concludes the warm-up portion of our class.